Hello everyone, once again I welcome you all in my new video for class 8th, and students, this is my second video from the chapter Microorganisms and Viruses, Friend and Foe. In my previous video we have completed the introduction of microorganisms along with their classification in various groups like bacteria, protozoa, fungi, algae, viruses and the habitats of microbes. And a few questions were given at the end of that particular video, and I hope you all have done that questions. If not, I'll provide you the answers of that assignments in today's video. So let's start today's video, and we will see here the relationship between microbes and humans and how they are going to beneficial for us. So today we are going to see only the useful or friendly microbes with us. Students, a variety of microorganisms are present in our surrounding, and you will be surprised to see that how microbes are going to help in food industries with the commercial use in vinegar or wine industry, in medical or agricultural field, and how they are eco-friendly for our environment. So let's start today's topic with the first one in detail, how microbes are helpful in our food industry. Students, you might have observed your mother making curd from milk. So during preparation, a small amount of curd is added to lukewarm milk, and after few hours the whole milk is going to settle into curd. So what is happening here and how the whole milk is going to be converted into curd? So actually a bacteria, lactobacillus, is present in the curd, and when this curd is added to milk, this bacteria starts converting lactose sugar of milk into lactic acid. In your previous class, you are having a knowledge of respiration process and type of respiration, aerobic and anaerobic. So this lactobacillus bacteria starts anaerobically respiration, and during this respiration it obtains energy from sugar while converting it into lactic acid. So as much as the lactic acid is going to be prepared in the milk, it is going to settle into the curd. Perhaps you have also observed this, that during summertime, if the curd is placed outside, then it is going to become sour. And if we are going to place it into refrigerator, the sourness will not take place. So what is the reason behind this? You have to find out this answer. Otherwise, I will explain you. I will give you the reason in the next video related to this chapter. So the next field where the microbes are going to also help in preparation of some food is the bakery industry. Few bakery products like bread, cake, dokla, etc. are prepared with the help of microbes. So is there anything common in these food items? Yes, they all are very soft, fluffy and having pores amongst them. So how they are going to be prepared? A specific microbe, yeast, is added to the dough prepared for these materials, and this yeast respires anaerobically and uses the sugar in these products and releases carbon dioxide gas. This carbon dioxide gas is trapped in between the dough, and this makes the dough rise. So after some time, when we are going to bake or heat this dough, the CO2 gas will escape from here, leaving a small pores and making these food materials very soft and fluffy. So as you are observing here, microbes are going to help us while making curd and some bakery products in our food industry. So the next use of microbe is an alcohol or wine or vinegar industry. Students, again yeast is added to the solution, sugar solution, because sugar is the rich source of energy. As you know that we also get energy from a simplest sugar known as glucose. So these microbes also break down this sugar in the absence of air and they convert the sugar into alcohol. This process is known as fermentation, and a scientist known as Louis Pasteur, he discovered this process, and by the help of these yeast, the alcohol or vinegar is prepared at large scale in our industries. So microbes are also helpful in our medical field for making some drugs like antibiotics and vaccines. So what are antibiotics? Actually, the drugs that kills germs, especially bacteria in our body, they are known as antibiotics. So what are these antibiotics? Some specific microbes are having a chemical substance in their body to kill the other species of member. Actually, it is a natural adaptation where they can survive and kill the other species of member. So it will enhance them to suit themselves with their surrounding. So these chemical substances are obtained from the microbe's body, and we use these chemical substances in the form of drug. So the first antibiotic that was discovered is penicillin, and it was derived from a common mold, a group of fungi known as Penicillium, and the scientist who discovered this penicillin was Alexander Fleming. The next use of microbe in medical field is the formation of vaccines. Students, perhaps you have seen in the television the Millennium superstar Amitabh Bachchan doing an advertisement, and the famous quotation of that advertisement is what? Do boond zindagi ki. Yes, you are right. This ad is related with the polio disease, and this disease is very deadly for the small babies because it affects the limb of babies and makes them disabled. So what are vaccines? Vaccines are actually the chemical substances which contain the dead or weakened microbes, and this vaccine increases immunity against a specific pathogen. So if we are going to take the vaccine of polio, actually the vaccine of polio is having the weak or dead viruses which are responsible to create polio disease in our body. But since they are added in our body, our immune system, means which is going to defend our body against these microbes, they are going to become advanced, and whenever in the future when these microbes are going to invade our body, our immune system is already ready to fight against these diseases. So this is the use of microbes in our medical field. Next use of microbe is in agricultural field. Students, microbes are also helpful in crop production because in the previous chapter, chapter 1, you read about the manures. Manures are the organic waste which are degraded by decomposers, and these manures are going to increase soil fertility. So by this also some microbes are going to help to our crops, and perhaps students, you are having a knowledge from your previous class that nitrogen is very essential substance for all living beings, whether plants or animals, because it is the main building block for bodybuilding. But the fact is this, neither plants nor animals and even not us are capable to absorb this nitrogen from directly atmosphere. But few microbes like Rhizobium, a bacteria which is present in the root nodules of legumes plants, is having the ability to fix atmospheric nitrogen into soluble form, and from there the plants are going to absorb nitrogen. So the conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into simple soluble form so that plants can absorb them, this process is known as nitrogen fixation, and the legumes are the plants which provides us pulses. So in this way, microbes are helpful in our agricultural field. So the next and last topic where the microbes are very friendly for us is the environment friendly. Decomposers, they are going to degrade the organic waste materials in such a form that are harmless and going to be mixed in whether soil or air or in water, and hence they are going to clean our environment. And again, some anaerobic bacteria are used in our sewage treatment plants so that the waste materials there can be degraded in harmless substances. So by discussing all these points, you are now able to see that how microbes are friendly to us, and in these fields they are going to provide benefit for us. So they are working as our friend in all these fields. So for today, that was all. I hope you all have understood all these points, and at the end of today's video, you will get the assignment related to the today's discussion, today's topic. I hope you all will be able to solve them. So we will meet in the next video. Thank you all. Thank you for watching. Till then, take care and be safe.